Welcome back to the channel. My name is A-Bomb. Welcome back to Football Manager 2021 and Eastern Resurgence 2 with Steaua Bucharest. We have got a hell of a task ahead of us today. First up is Viitorul away from home. It's our last game of the 30 before we move into the Championship group. We could go 9 points clear if we win, but it's second versus first. It's going to be a tough one. After that, we've got we're going to need a miracle. We have the second leg against Rijeka in the quarterfinals of the Europa Conference League. We are 4-1 down. We lost 4-1 at home, and we're going to overturn that in Croatia. That's a nigh impossible task, but we will give it our best shot. That's a little bit later on. First of all, we've got Viitorul. As always, if you're enjoying the series, drop a like down below and leave comments. They're the best ways to support the channel. And if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe and turn on notifications. Let's try and get through this, shall we? This is going to be tough, but we're going to give it a hell of a shot. So we have easily qualified for the Championship group. We are 6 points clear at the top of the table. We face Viitorul, and we could go 9 points clear. And without getting halved, that would go to 5 points. Unbelievably, FCSB cannot make the Championship group. They are in 8th place with 43 points. The manager got sacked in January. They've since hired Hermannstadt's manager, who were just a point behind them. So they're having a rotten time. They're not going to make the Championship group. They not even going to get into the top 6 after winning the title last year. Hopefully we can get the title back and make our way towards a domestic treble. We have the Super Cup. We're in the Romanian Cup semi-finals, and we're looking good in the league. Okay, let's jump into the Viitorul match first of all then. We'll go through what happened in the first leg in against Rijeka a bit later. We're going to have to make some changes to this side. It's a tired side. It is Sunday. And yeah, we have not long played that second leg against Rijeka. We had just 2 full days in between. So we're going to need to make some changes. So Pavelka is going to come out. And we could go for someone like Aura. Who's good as an inverted winger, or we can maybe push Ngorin a bit further up. I'm not sure what he's like as a left winger. Actually, not that bad. I might actually go for it. I think we'll replace Nederlayer with Morong. Yeah, we're going to have to make a bunch of changes here. Zubile is going to come in. Manalake is going to come in. I'm actually going to put Ngorin at left back. And I'm going to start Aura. Gabriel Toma is going to come in. All right, I think that's what we'll go with. Is there anyone we can put onto the bench? I can't really have Pavelka on there. He's not really fit to play. We'll put Mahaxi on the bench in his place. We could start Lukic, but I think we'll stick with the Catalan Liga for now. And let's see what we can do in this game against Viitorul. Away from home against the second place side, and we could really extend that gap and open that gap up a bit more if we can win. Avoid defeat would be good. I'll be happy with that. But we need to be much better than we were in that first leg against Rijeka, because that was not good. And it's Viitorul with a good spell of possession here. Here's Karak, and he's taken it past the number 4. That's a great tackle. That was a perfect tackle. Don't you dare give that as a penalty. There was nothing wrong with that. Right. There was nothing wrong with this. That is a perfectly executed tackle. Do not give a penalty for that. I can't believe he's actually given that. That was an inch perfect tackle. Please save it. That's Anderson. They don't deserve that goal. They don't deserve that goal. That was in no way a penalty. I've seen them given in Football Manager, and it's an absolute joke. But that is about as clean a tackle as you could possibly have. And if we lose because of that, I'm not going to be happy. We might be able to get back into the game here, though, with an equaliser. Here's Usman Morong. Here's Toma. And that's a great ball. Oh, and it's a great block by Demidov, the defender. It's Ngorin. And he's going to put the ball in there for Negoiscu, and the header into the hands of Pekovsky. I'm absolutely... I can't believe that was given as a penalty. That is a joke. Morong with some space and got support out wide here. Here is Negoiscu. And it's Din. And Anderson, there we go. Got the equalising goal. And 13.5 minutes in, we're back where we started. Still a bit salty about that penalty, but we've managed to get back to 1-1. And we're back where we started. 1 goal apiece. Well worked goal. Negoiscu with the ball. And Morong to Din. And then Oro with the finish in the end. Anderson. And Karak. And we've got a very high line, I just noticed. I know I do play a high defensive line. And, I think it hit the bar. I was going to say great save Cryer, but I think it's hit the bar. Okay, Din is struggling. So Martin is going to come on for him just before half-time. I could have waited till half-time to make that change. This should be 1-0 to us. Because there is, in no way was that a penalty that they got given. So hopefully we can get a good result out of this. I say a point's a good result away from home, but if this ends 1-1, they don't deserve that point because that wasn't a penalty. But we'll keep going and hopefully we can get ourselves a win. We've got a throw in here though, Vitorol, Georgiou to Nitsa, and there's Manole, and correct with the header, and it's in. And, oh no, wait, it might be disallowed. We're 2 minutes in the second half. VAR is going to check it. It's been disallowed. They actually got the decision right. Well done. Basiste wins their header. And it's Anis Ura. He could send through Catalin Nigar, and he does. This could be a chance for us to go back in front, but because he makes a good save, and it's cleared for a corner in the end by Damaskin. Free kick Vitorol with Anderson. And, oh, what's happened there? It's Marius Georgiou who's put Vitorol back in front. It's 2-1. We don't deserve to be losing this match. We just don't. This is ridiculous. And the free kick went over everyone. No one even attempted to go up for it, and Georgiou's there at the far post and he's got a free hit. Guys, come on, sort it out. We're going to make some changes. Nigar's not done too much in this game, so we're going to bring on Lukic. I think Nigar's starting to... I don't think he's getting burnt out because he hasn't played that much, but yeah, I'm just not seeing as good performances from him. So Lukic will come on, and I'm also going to put Toma off. Oh God. All right, and Goran in midfield, Georgion on the left back. Have I made all three? I've made all three subs. We're an hour in. Martina free kick, and headed away by Georgiou and Contescu's got so much time. He's got 3 people to beat though, and it's a great tackle by Zubile. He's on a yellow though. He does need to be careful, but we can't be losing this. Come on, guys. Morong up to Lukic. Oh, that's a terrible pass. What are you doing? It's Georgiou to Nitsa. Georgiou with it back again. Anderson. Damaskin looks for a long ball, but Basiste heads it forward. It's Negoescu to Ngoran. Morong to Negoescu. Come on, Lukic. Find yourself some space. That's good. Go on, Lukic. Oh, Lukic. Oh, what happened there? It's 2-2. It's like time froze for a second there. Lukic gets his 32nd goal of the season. His first in a while. Of course, he has been injured for a while. But let's see this again. So it was Negoescu with a really good cross, actually. And I thought Lukic would get there, but a great sliding tackle by the defender. But they can't get rid of it. And Lukic finds the ball at his feet again. And it's 2-2. 10 minutes to go. A point's a good result, I think. But I still think we deserve more than that. Because I feel like we've been a bit robbed with the penalty decision. Still might be a chance for us to win, though. It's Lukic to Aura. And this might be a chance for us to get a third goal. Here's Georgion to Martina. And blocked cross. It's fallen to Negoescu. And it's Morong. Oh, and it's cleared eventually by Sonogo. 4 minutes of stoppage time. And they are running down very quickly. And that is full time. It's ended 2-2. Which... Out of context isn't a bad result. We're against second place away from home. That's a good result. But that wasn't a penalty. It just wasn't a penalty. That was a inch perfect tackle. And it's been given as a penalty for Vitorol. And they've gotten a point out of it. So that's disappointing. So that means we are 6 points clear as we split. So that will get halved to 3 points. So we're joined in the Champions playoff by Astra Giurgiu, Cluj, Kindia, Vitorol and Sepsi. No FCSB. So with points halved, there's now 10 points between these 6 sides. With 3 clear of Vitorol, we are 5 clear of Cluj. But before we get to the playoffs, we have got that second leg against Rijeka. We're going to need a miracle. Of course, we lost 4-1 in the first leg. Kind of my fault because I went attacking and Rijeka counter-attacked. They got 3 in the last 10 minutes. 4 away goals. They went 1-0 up with Lonshaw. We won a penalty and converted it, and that was a penalty. But then those 3 goals in the last 10 minutes have made this task almost, well, virtually impossible. 4-1. We've got to win by 4 goals. Like, that's it. We have to win by 4 goals. And I don't know how we're going to do it. I genuinely don't know. We're going to have to just go for it and just go attacking from the off and just try and score as many goals as we can. but we need to keep a clean sheet as well. Okay, we're going to go back to our strongest side. Nedalea and Martina are back. Lukic is back up top. Pavelka's in. Kosmindin's playing in cam. Georgion's playing. We'll put out a strong side. We're going to start attacking because we're going to need goals. I'm going for a pump fists and I'm going for an avenge. I really want to go for this. Right, we're going to fire up from the word go. We are 4-1 down. We just need to go for it. Just try and score, please. Okay, we have a corner, 21 minutes. They haven't had a single shot yet, and I think we've had about 8. So that's a good sign that we're dominating the game. We just need a goal, though. Possession doesn't count if you don't score from it. Georgion. He's got it back. It's Manalake. And he's lost the ball to Perpic. And now the counter starts for Rijeka. And it's Tuetofotso. There's no one in the box, so he's going to have to hold it up for a bit. And he's managed to do that. And it's a deep cross, and it's headed away in the end by Negoiscu. Here's Smolcic, and it's Gira now. And Rijeka coming forward on the attack. Here's Vuk. Back heel to Gira. I mean, you're 4-1 up. I think you've got a bit of license to maybe back heel. Okay. 1-0 Rijeka with, I think, their first shot. And then our 5-1 up on aggregate. So we now have to score 5. First 20 minutes, there was not a highlight. We were dominating possession. They hadn't had a shot. That was their first shot at goal. Corner kick. Headed away by Escoval. And Kosmindin will keep this in play. And look to put a ball into the middle. It's Raros Nedalea. It's Negoiscu back to Georgion. Nedalea to Din. And he's got it back again. And it's Lukic. Oh, it's wide. It's wide. Just bear with me. I know this looks ridiculous, but we need goals. I've got to go for it. I have to go for it. Cataliniga, target man attack. Early crosses, direct. I'm completely changing things. 5 goals in 35 minutes. I mean, 1, please. Just anything. There's no highlights. There's just no highlights. Right. Ismail, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm losing, absolutely losing it here. There. Go. Do things. Score 4 goals now. 5 goals in 15 minutes. Gabriel Toma. Nedalea. He's gone for goal. It's blocked. And it's Spizic now. We have 1 centre-back playing. Manalak is playing defensive midfield. I'm absolutely losing the plot. But desperate times call for desperate measures. I can't get words right. Switch to Georgion. Martina. And it's going to fall to Zubale. And it's saved by Andrich. We can't score 1 goal. We need 5. Nigar. Ismail. Right. Score. Toma. Nigar. Come on. Someone. Someone put the ball in the bloody net. It's happened again. It's bloody happened again. Look at those stats. 2.67 XG, 22 shots, 10 on target, and they can't get the ball in the net. And Rijeka had 0 shots in 20 minutes, score with their first one, and they've beaten us again. I hate you, Rijeka. I hate you. And that has knocked us out of the Europa Conference League. If we'd have deserved to go through, we'd have won. You're right. You're absolutely right. That's the end of our Europa Conference League journey this year. AA Ghent knocked out Arsenal. Why was I worried about them? Milan are through to the semis and Trabzonspor are through. So Ghent, Milan, Rijeka, Trabzonspor. What a weird foursome. To face them 4 times this season and to lose 3 out of 4 the way that we did, that was just ridiculous. I couldn't believe that. Like, you had the 1-0 loss away from home in the group where we got FM'd and they had 10 men for almost the whole game. We drew at home and probably should have won. They outplayed us in the first leg, counter-attacking and getting 3 goals in the last 10 minutes. And then that happens. Again, we have 20 plus shots and can't score. And they get a lucky shot in the first half. And getting to another final may have been a bit too much to ask for, but I felt like that was a winnable tie. And Looking at our bracket as well, like looking at the bracket, it would have been Trabzonspor in the semi-finals. And again, that's something that I think we could have won. So we've got the 10 playoff games to get through in the league to see if we can get our title back. We've got the 2 legs against Cluj in the cup semi-final. So we'll see if we can get through to a cup final. And we'll see if we can get a domestic treble this season. The European runs come to an end at the quarterfinals. Not a bad run, but with the group that we had and some of those knockout games, I'm happy with it, but I feel like we could have done a bit better. I think we did well against Moscow and we did well against Bruges, but against Rijeka, I felt like that's a tie that we could have won, and in the end, we've really come up short, and we just... And Rijeka are just one of those teams that, I don't know, we just couldn't beat this year, unfortunately. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try and play as many games as I can off camera, and then we'll try and wrap up the season as quickly as we can. And I think season 10, I think we might have time to finish season 10 before I go on a break, because I'm going to be going on a break in about a month's time, going away for a few days, and I'm going to take a little bit of time off. So I'm hoping that we can squeeze season 10 in there as well. It's a long season in Romania. You've got 40 league games because you've got the 10 after the split. We've got European qualifying to go through. We've got the group stages, knockout stages if we get there, plus cup games. There's an awful lot of games to get through if you've got, you know, your hand in so many pies in terms of the Europa Conference League and the Cup and the Super Cup and the League. There's a lot going on, and it's a lot of games getting played. So season 10, I'm going to try and do it in maybe fewer videos. I want to try and limit it to 10 if I can, because I do feel like 13, 14 is an awful lot of videos to get through a season. So if I can get it down to 10, that would be good. So I don't think we'll focus too much on the group stages next season. I think we might do 1 or 2 on camera, but I think we're going to try and get through things a little bit quicker if we can. That's the plan. We'll see if it happens or not. I've got no idea. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like down below and leave comments. They're the best ways to support the channel. And if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe and turn on notifications. And like I said, next time, I'm going to try and get through as many games as I can off camera. It might mean quite a long goal montage, but I'll try and get through as many games as I can. And hopefully wrap up season 9 in the next couple of videos. And that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.